serious now. I'm over here, but I'm handsome. I'm having a good day. Look at my face. Sometimes I look good, sometimes I don't look so good. I'm handsome. Sometimes I look like a schlub, sometimes I'm pretty. Look at me. Just like the market, right? Sometimes it's a beast, nasty. Sometimes it's a pretty little girl you want to kiss. But today, ooh, if you were not trading, I don't care who you are. You might have been on the wrong side of the market, but then you were on the right side. And then I'm on the wrong side. And now I'm on the right side. I'm over here now. Now I'm over here. I'm over there now. So I've been up since 5:30 in the morning. And yeah, I escaped the 7 o'clock candle. What? You think I'm bullshitting you? Do you know how I trade? I buy something and 2 seconds later I'm looking to sell. I'm over here now. Now I'm over here. I'm over here now. Now I'm over here. You see what's happening here? I know you don't see the charts, but we've changed direction now 16 times, and that's not an exaggeration. I'm over here now. I'm over there now, right? So now I'm over here doing nothing. I'm short volatility, and I'm a little nervous that we haven't broke down yet, but that's also keeping me in this idea that we're going to have this chop until the UVXY collapses, and I'm talking about that 8-point sell-off, and it doesn't recover. Then we'll be back in bull mode. But this is bullish enough that we're finally accepting what's happened. All right. You want to tariff us? Tariff this. How about you tariff this right here? Right? The only sad part about the volatility is that if you're on the wrong side, when the news hits, you're getting beat. So you got to be at the desk. You can't even use stops. You got to be selling into moves and covering on the way down. Kind of the way I've been trading my whole life. So I dig the chop because I'm normally, like you saw me buying Apple this morning, I'm buying 169.50. I'm already selling 171, right? So by 172.50, I'm done. So if it chops back to 169, I'm happy. So on days like when it rips 7 points after I sell, I'm not so happy because I feel like I did something wrong, even though I made a little bit of money. So I don't mind the chop. That move on Monday was it was absurd. I was in the queues. I was looking at I was looking at my trades. 407.58 entry out at 409 and a quarter, 410, and the next tick was 418.50, 420, I was out by then, and then it broke 422.50. I gave it a shot at 422.50, and I got a little nervous. I sold for $1, and they went up 20 points after I got out. Granted, they did rip back down 20 points and then rolled over and died the next day. But man, oh man, hello. But this is what I'm talking about, my friends out in the world of TikTok and YouTube and all my friends out there that are still hanging with me. By the time I'm saying something, that trade could be over. And then we're on the other side. I'm over here now, right? And if you're not navigating the market the way that I teach people how to trade, you're getting killed, especially on a day like today, right? With this excessive chop. But the excessive chops gives you the faux shows and the bros, but the bros are being sold into, so you're getting the faux show bro, and then you're getting the rip and the roll back into a faux show bro, back into the rip and roll, and next thing you know, I'm going to take a nap because I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. So, pretty wild stuff. And yeah, look, Leroy's still alive. There he is. So you can't see him. He's down there. He lives. He lives. He's not even hanging out by the filter anymore. Nice water change. Oh, I'll tell you. Now, if UVXY is over 57.50, that means the Qs are probably at 385. And all hell is breaking loose because they hit 57.50 on the nose last night. And they stay open 24 hours now. So if you're able to trade that stuff, now a lot of these stocks are open 24/7 if you have access to that. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Pretty heavy. Hey, dude. Girl's not back in 45 minutes. Milt will be coming for you. Who the fuck is Milt? This being Milt? First R-rated movie I ever saw. So, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I was saying that if you're not trading, you can't possibly try to swing trade right now, right? Day trading is the only way to be right now. And inevitably, and I'm hoping for the best, I'm not a Trump fan. I do like golf. Did I show you this coin? Maybe you'll see better now with this camera. I don't know. Gulf of freaking America coins. Check them out, man. These are beautiful. Well, you really still can't see it. Walking Liberty on the front, right? Oh. And Gulf of a freaking America. America on the back. Look at that. Ha! That freaking rules. Oh, 57.50 yesterday at 8:35 p.m. last night. 57.50. Kind of a capitulation moment. I got so much silver now. Yeah, what else did I buy? I just bought another wait a minute. What? Oh no, those are the last ones I bought, the Gulf of Americas. I did find this cool thing. It's like a tombstone. Pretty cool. I did buy a bunch more of these. Woof. The half-pounder Walking Liberties. I could also use them as Chinese throwing stars. 8:35 p.m. last night. Yeah, they hit 57.50, kind of like a blow-off top. And yeah, that was it. So hey, listen, while I got you here and I'm feeling handsome, check this out. You guys, I'm going to Vegas probably. I was thinking about rocking this hat. What do you think? Douchebag, right? Nice brown jacket, nice shirt on. Think I could rock this? Or am I douche, right? I'm like a hipster douchebag, right? One of my wife's friends who I think secretly loves me. Hey, if you're out there, how you doing? Always liked you too. What? She bought me this hat for my birthday. It's a really nice hat. I don't know if I could rock this thing. I lost the feather. Had a nice fancy feather, fell out. Anybody want to go to Vegas? I need some friends. I'm dragging one of my friends to Vegas with me to go see The Dead. I'm still undecided. I want to go. I got my tickets, but I haven't bought my flight yet. $1,200. $1,200. $1,200 to fly from Jersey to Vegas. Who's paying these prices? So here's something crazy. I just got to go. I want to go. I got to rest, man. I've been ripping for 6 hours already. Even in the midst of all this chaos, right? There's always these $2 stocks going nuts, the underbelly of the market. Now, normally I don't even want to comment on these stocks because these pump and dumps will kill you. Take a look at FMTO, right? Talk about pump and dump. It got pumped and literally went to zero the next day. It's at zero now. It opened up at $5 and went whip, whip. Now I think it's at 8 cents now. It's at a nickel from $5. Thank you, Danny. But today, and by the way, it's amazing now. Since I've been making this video, you could have been long and short the Qs and been paid 2.5 points on both sides. It's bizarro time right now. I mean, it's not bizarro time. We've seen chop like this before, but if you're not navigating it correctly, you're going to be on the wrong side inevitably today. That's why I think I'm done for the day. But you had a stock, AEHL, right? If you guys know this game, here's the game. Reverse splits, right? So a reverse split, let's say there's 10 million shares out there and the stock's at 10 cents. They take 40% or they'll do a 40-for-1 reverse split, which then dries up the liquidity of the stock. Then they market the stock, and because they increase this demand with a limited supply, when it's all the scanners, algorithms pick it up, and then you get a stock like AE that goes the final tally 250 up to 850. These stocks don't care about tariffs. These stocks don't care about the real market. That's why people love them, because you could stay in that world. There's 3 or 4 of these every day, and all you need is a volume scanner and a percentage gainer scanner, and you're going to pick it up. Don't fall for the illusion that there's always some chat room that had it before everybody else. Nobody had these stocks. There are a few people, because here's the game. So if you know a stock's going to do a reverse split, so there's websites that tell you this stock's going to do a reverse split on this day. You buy it before the reverse split, because quite often the first day or two after the reverse split, because of the lack of liquidity, you have these monster moves. The trade's working. This setup is really doing well for a lot of people. The reverse stock split after the split rip. But even if you come in the next day, again, if you didn't pick it up at like $2, it was going on the scanner at 3, 4, it still went to 8, pretty sweet. And then you had this other one, this ICCT, which keeps ripping. Man, this market is treacherous right now. Look at this. If you're trying to trade the Qs, right now without at least a 2.5 point wiggle room, it's impossible, which is crazy because the Qs aren't usually not ripping in 2.5 point increments. Chop. That's the environment we're in right now. Soon that'll stop. But right now with UVXY elevated, that's the nature of the game right now. But if you're trading accordingly with your disciplines and your stops and you understand the risks involved, still a pretty damn good environment to trade. So speaking of that, I'll be around tomorrow night. I might have an institutional scanner guy, which is interesting to me. I don't like scanners because usually they're trying to spit out too many ideas. This is very specific. All they do is search for huge volume. That's it. So it's almost like a block scanner, but it's beyond that. It's a institutional buy scanner, and it's only buy side also. Maybe they'll get sell side once eventually, but it's called Trade Pulse. I'm friends with the guy. He used to be from Trade Ideas, and it works. It actually does work. It kind of gives you like a heads up. You're already looking at something that's interesting with VWAP, and then you see these massive blocks going off. There's extra interest in there. You probably should stay long. Kind of like a little added incentive. Kind of like volume profile. So anything volume related is interesting to me. Once you start trying to pretend that you have a scanner that just picks winners, no, doesn't exist. I would have it. I am Scan Man, of course. All right. Well, if you are short right now, again, you have to cover at 417.50. Man, the chop is it's excessive. All right, y'all. I'll let you know about Vegas if anybody's interested in hanging out at the end of April. I'm still wishy-washy about the idea. If you like the Dead, I don't know. It should be a good time. And if anybody's in the New York, New Jersey area, really good shows this summer. If you want to hang out, I'll be on Asbury. You got You got Joe Russo's. Uh, I forgot the name of the band, but they really, really good cover band. They're playing. Long story short, Stone Pony Summer Stage. There's a beach right across the street, so you don't actually have to pay to go in to hear the music. You just camp out outside, set up a little, some lawn chairs on the grass, bring a snack and some drinks. Cops never care if we're just drinking out there anyway, you know, and it's pretty cool. So you got Joe Russo, and you got this band called Pigeons Playing Ping Pong. If you don't know them, it's like funky jam band kind of shit. It's awesome. Their first album's phenomenal. Pigeons Playing Ping Pong. And then later this summer, one of my favorite bands is Rainbow Kitten Surprise. That should be some scene. If you don't know about this band, I've been following them for about 5 years now. His name used to be Evan. He's Ava now. Yeah. Yeah, he came out in a dress and a blonde wig, and he's a woman now. And it's something. It's something because they still rock. But Asbury, if you know, it's a big LGBTQ community. This band's it's going to be some scene. It's going to be some scene if you can handle that. As long as there are no, other rallies going on at the time. But yeah, so it's going to be a cool summer. Memorial Day weekend, a couple of bands. Yeah, Pool Man. I got to see what I'm going to do. See if my buddy wants to go because it's getting a little excessively expensive to get to Vegas. 12. It's like I can afford it, but I feel like I should boycott $1,200 flights to Vegas. It's like I paid $3,000 to go to Greece, and I thought that was crazy, but it is what it is. But $1,200 to Vegas is killer. All right, be careful out there, friends. If you haven't met me yet, get to know me. My name's Kenny Glick. I still use an AOL address, kennyglick@AOL.com. You can hang out on a Thursday night, meet some of my friends, and maybe I'll let you hang out Friday. But yeah, hope you guys are staying sane and staying liquid and trading this market well. Good luck, my